Hey, what's going on, Leo? Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is for the week of July 18 through 24, and I do want to let you all know that we've started this membership thing here on the channel where for just a couple dollars a month you can become a member, you can join the channel, and that'll give you access to all of the extended versions of these readings. So you'll get access to all the extended readings for all signs for the weekly and the monthly tarot forecasts. Anyway, Leo, let's get right into it. If you want to check out all of the other videos for your sign, you can click on the link that should be in that corner. That'll take you to your very own Leo playlist. Let's see what the message is for you for this coming week. I feel like there's going to be a new opportunity coming your way for kind of an emotional connection with someone. I feel like there's going to be a door open to really connect with someone on a very deep and emotional level. Let me show you this card here. We have the Fool card that's crossed by the Princess of Cups. So I feel like this is an opportunity for you to really connect with someone on an emotional level. I think that you might be recently single, or you've been single for a little while, and that's given you a lot of opportunity to kind of come into your own, to grow, to do the work on yourself, and to really establish a connection with yourself and your kind of your inner nature and your true self. And now I feel like in the future there is this opportunity coming for this emotional connection with someone else. So I don't know if you are in a relationship now, I do feel like you have been going through a period of, relative isolation. I feel like maybe you feel a little cut off from your loved ones, or a little just more introverted than usual. And if you're single, I think that's what this card is also indicating, that you've been spending just more time kind of in your inner world. And I do think, again, with the Fool and with the Princess of Cups, that there is an opportunity coming for a strong emotional connection with someone. And I feel like you've kind of been a little bit overwhelmed with life recently. I feel like you're kind of in this state where things are just becoming a lot to bear, and things seem really heavy and really kind of oppressive, and maybe you feel like you haven't been able to really express yourself. You haven't been able to really exhibit that strong nature that you have, that really enthusiastic, fiery energy that you have. I feel like you're just kind of weighed down by things right now, because the 10 of Wands is a very heavy card, and this is energy that is just really overpowering, really heavy, and really kind of overwhelming. So I have this sense that you're just feeling just kind of weighed down by circumstances right now. And that could be related to this Hermit card too. This could be just kind of related to whatever's going on in your life that's caused you to kind of turn inwards, and just to kind of cut off from the outside world a little bit and focus on yourself some. I think a lot of that has to do with just this feeling of being overwhelmed with things. And we also have the Five of Cups here down as the foundational card for this situation. So I do feel like there's a little bit of sadness in your life. There was a little bit of maybe disappointment, or things aren't working out the way you thought they would. And so you're just feeling kind of overwhelmed, a little bit emotional over this situation. And we have the Four of Swords up here as well. So I think there might be a little bit of this sense that whatever situation you're in life, if you're in a relationship, or if this is with with friends or family, or if this is with your employer, any kind of relationship that you have where there's been a lot of stress, and I think you've been turning away from that stress. You've been trying to not engage in any of that conflict or any of that stress causing behavior, or those relationships that are causing you so much stress, and you're pulling back into yourself and cutting off a little bit from these people in your life that are related to this stress. Okay. And I feel like, again, like that is, you've been really overwhelmed by all of this. It's causing some emotional distress. It could be causing some stress in the relationship, either in your romantic relationship, if you're in a romantic relationship, or in just the relationship with your family, your friends, or your workplace, coworkers, your associates. I feel like that stress is really overwhelming. It's really getting to you, and it's kind of causing this turning inward, this turning away from the circumstances, and the kind of isolating yourself a little bit from whatever is causing all this stress. But the good news is that the opportunities are coming your way to really forge a strong emotional connection with someone. Now, this could be reconnecting with these people that you're feeling this stress with or from, or this could be a new person, a new opportunity, a new connection with someone that you don't know yet. So this Fool could be someone that is literally wandering into your life, and you're going to find some really strong emotions, some really strong connection with that person. Okay. And I feel like it's kind of going to solve a lot of your problems. Like, not that this person is going to solve your problems, or that, we need to rely on someone else to fix things for us. But I feel like this opportunity is coming your way, and it's going to really allow you to reconnect with your joy and with your desire and those strong emotions that you have. That's going to seem a little freeing to you. It's going to seem like it's really going to lift a lot of this 10 of Wands, this really oppressive, this really heavy, overwhelming energy. I feel like that's going to be lifted, and things are just going to seem lighter. We have the Star card, so I feel like it's just, things are going to seem a lot just more free, more relaxed, more easygoing, more flowing because of this opportunity. Now, I think since this is a weekly reading, I feel like it's going to be towards the middle of the week where you either meet this person or you start to recognize this opportunity, if it's with someone that you already know, a reconnection with someone. But I think towards the middle of the week, you're going to be feeling this sense of wow, I can really express myself again. This heavy energy, this overwhelming, oppressive kind of thing going on is starting to lift. I'm starting to feel better and feeling just more light and a little bit happier. And I think that's because the influence of the Star card is starting to shine down into your week, like I said, towards the middle of the week. So by the end of the week, I think you've recognized this opportunity, and you're really experiencing this joy and this new peace, this new kind of emotional enthusiasm. Like you're really getting worked up about something, but in a good way. And it's not just this oppressive kind of energy. And I feel like since we have the Knight of Wands up here, and this is kind of your worries and your fears, I think that you're worried that things are just going to keep kind of like running over you, right? Things are just going to keep kind of knocking you down, holding you down, and just pushing right past you. And you're going to continue with this overwhelmed, you're kind of just really tired, really exhausted kind of, energy that you have about you lately. And it's because of all this stress that you have in whatever situation this is, that, like I said, that has caused you to kind of turn away from things and to isolate yourself a little bit. And that's, I think we do that sometimes when we need to just kind of recharge our batteries and refresh ourselves and protect ourselves from that stress. And that's what the Four of Swords is all about. This is, you're not engaging in that stressful situation anymore because you're giving yourself the opportunity to rest and have that, just kind of that restorative time in order to kind of get through that situation and to get yourself kind of back on track. And I do feel like your track is one that's going towards happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction. I feel like maybe the people in your life don't really understand why you're unhappy. They don't understand why you feel so stressed out about things, because from their point of view, everything is great. Everything's fine. Life is good. The cups are full. You have these 9 cups here in your environment. And I think that's kind of causing a little bit of a disconnect with people because they don't seem to understand why you're going through what you're going through. Rather than just being there to support you and help you, they're kind of questioning, well, why do you feel this way? What's going on that I don't understand why you're feeling and acting this way. But, that's why we kind of turn our backs on things. We isolate a little bit. we turn inwards. We become a little bit more introverted because we need that time to reflect on things and to maintain that connection with ourselves so that we can get through this situation. But like I said, new opportunity coming this week that's going to allow you this emotional connection, this emotional release, kind of, where it's just going to be all this pressure that's built up and that's kind of held in place by this Ten of Wands. All that energy is going to be released, and I think that's going to be a very freeing time. It's going to be a very like energetic experience, but it's going to be an outflowing of that energy rather than it just being all stopped up inside and oppressed and just kind of locked together by this Ten of Wands. It's going to just flow freely, and it's going to be just a really good release and relief for you, I think. Now, in the more long-term future, long-term outcome, we see the Ten of Discs, and this is wealth. This usually indicates like financial success, some money coming in, or you're building up your bank account. But in this case, I feel like this is more of a return to a healthy and harmonious state with yourself in relation to your inner nature and to your body and to the physical world. I feel like you're going to be more in harmony, and you're going to have that restoration of health that I think is indicated by that Ten of Discs there. And so I think a lot of this kind of oppressive energy, like the Five of Cups that we were talking about and the Ten of Wands, I think all of this is going to kind of be, it's going to be pushed aside, it's going to be released, it's going to be overcome by this Fool, this emotional release, and this kind of divine guidance, and just this like spiritual refreshing energy that we get with the Star card. It's just, this card is like pouring the spiritual waters, the cleansing waters onto you, and it's just going to feel so refreshing, and it's going to be such a relief that I think you're going to be on the path towards health and wealth. And I think, this also could indicate the financial wealth and all of that too. But like I said, more than likely, this is pointing towards a restoration of your health and well-being, your mental health, your physical health, and your relationship with the physical world, and you're getting back on track. Because a lot of the times when we have this, especially this combination of cards with the Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands, this kind of oppressive emotional energy can really affect our physical bodies, right? I think we all know that, how our negative emotions can really affect how we feel physically. And so I think the release of all of this and this opportunity now for you to have that release and that relief and that refreshing experience, I think is going to put you back on the path towards a wholesomeness, a more holistic approach to life and to your health, and a restoration of that physical health and your emotional health. So the really important cards here, I think, are the three major arcana that we have. And we've got the Hermit, of course, and that's your disconnection with the world. That's your self-isolation. And then we have the Fool, which is that opportunity that you're going to have to return to that more childlike, more innocent, more free-flowing and curious and just kind of playful attitude, right? You're going to have this opportunity to just let yourself flow, let these locked up emotions flow out of you, and that's going to bring about such a spiritual renewal, a spiritual relief, and also give you some insight and some tools to use to kind of to look at this stressful situation in a different light and really see maybe some different angles of it that you didn't see before, and so that you can work through that in a new way. And that's what this card really could be indicating too, that maybe for some of you, it's not going to be like a new person that you connect with, but it's going to be this new opportunity for you to see this situation in a different way and to express your emotions and to let them flow in a different and new way. That's not going to lead to this stopped up Ten of Wands or this, emotional upset that we get with the Five of Cups. So it could be that for some of you, but I think for a lot of you, this is going to come in the form of a person that you're going to be able to utilize. Like this person, they're not the ones that are doing it, right? But they're the catalyst for you to do this from within yourself, if that makes sense, okay? So I think you've got a lot to work through this week, Leo. I do thank you for letting me read for you today. This was your weekly tarot forecast for the week of July 18 through 24. If you're a member of this channel, you can stick around and watch the extended version of this reading. And if you're not a member yet, just for a couple of dollars, you can become a member of this channel and you can get access to all the extended versions of all the readings for all signs, for the weeklies and the monthlies. Again, thank you so much, Leo, for letting me read for you today here at Dove and Serpent Tarot.